With over 1,000 delivered, the F-35 Lightning II is the most widely produced fifth-generation fighter in history. By every operational metric, it commands the airspace it enters. Yet, in its fiscal year 2026 budget request, the United States Air Force cut its planned purchase of new F-35s precisely in half. This chart shows the actual annual sustainment costs for the F-35 fleet climbing steeply year over year. While the total acquisition cost to buy the aircraft sits at roughly $442 billion, the estimated cost to maintain and operate them over their lifespan has surged to $1.58 trillion. The Pentagon finds itself in a severe bind. The expenses required to keep the existing fleet airworthy are draining the defense budget, leaving fewer resources to actually buy the rest of the jets they originally planned for. In modern warfare, the greatest threat to a nation's air superiority is quickly becoming the balance sheet required to maintain it. Back in 2012, Lockheed Martin and the Pentagon set an affordability target to operate an F-35 at $4.1 million per year. Today, that actual number sits at $6.6 million, and the gap continues to widen. Every takeoff costs $42,000 an hour. Burning 1,500 gallons of fuel every 60 minutes ties expenses to volatile global energy markets. Add labor. Each flight hour demands 13 hours of specialized ground maintenance, consuming nearly half the total cost. Compounding the issue is logistics. The aircraft relies on proprietary components from a single supplier, which eliminates the price competition that would typically keep spare parts affordable. And that figure still obscures the broader personnel footprint. From intelligence analysts to mission planners and base support staff are all required to support every sortie. Put it all together, and a routine 90-minute training flight instantly burns through the equivalent of the median American annual household income. The root of this maintenance crisis lies in the engineering itself, a relentless cycle where bleeding-edge technology actively drives up its own operating costs. Right now, the fleet requires a critical hardware refresh known as TR3. This upgrade provides the massive processing power needed to counter modern radar and electronic threats. But that computing power generates immense heat. To cool the systems, the engine is forced to work far beyond its original design parameters, burning itself out prematurely. This thermal management flaw alone has added an estimated $38 billion to the program's lifetime cost, strictly in excessive engine wear and tear. The complexity of TR3 also triggered massive supply chain and software instability. Throughout 2023, Finnish jets sat trapped at Lockheed's Fort Worth facility for an entire year because they couldn't be delivered. The physical tolerances required to maintain precise stealth geometry and the advanced propulsion system leave zero room for error, requiring specialized tooling and proprietary diagnostics. The exact sensor fusion and radar evasion capabilities that make the aircraft unstoppable in the air make it financially unsustainable to maintain on the ground. To stop the bleeding, the Pentagon has resorted to triage. By halving their new aircraft orders, they are taking $1 billion and diverting it directly into spare parts and readiness contracts to keep the current planes flying. The strategy has shifted out of necessity. The military is no longer trying to buy more jets. They are trying to keep fewer jets flying harder. This cost burden is rippling outward to the 15-plus international partner nations who built their entire future defense strategies around this specific platform. Switzerland is actively renegotiating its deal as costs balloon past their original $7 billion ceiling, while Belgium recently opted to send its legacy F-16 fleet to Ukraine simply to avoid paying the maintenance required to keep them airworthy. For European operators like Italy, the pain is compounded by exchange rates. Because they must purchase proprietary Lockheed parts in US dollars, every fluctuation against the euro drives the hourly operating cost even higher. The Government Accountability Office has issued a stark warning. The military faces a multi-billion-dollar annual affordability gap that current budgets simply cannot close. Looking toward the next decade, defense planners face a harsh binary choice: figure out how to drastically slash sustainment costs, or admit that the planned fleet of 2,500 aircraft is a complete fantasy. The most sophisticated combat engineering ever conceived serves little purpose if sovereign nations are simply too broke to let the planes leave the runway.